You all are taking on the roles of these kid pirates that are trying to protect their ship from the Kraken. And it's just got really solid mechanisms here of every round you're rolling dice to kind of determine how the tentacles of the Kraken are moving closer to the ship and potentially breaking, the walls of the ship, which once a wall is breaking down, now if it hits in that row again, it's going to make a hole in your ship, which is ultimately how you lose. But on a player's turn, they're going to have a couple cards in front of them that have icons that are basically what actions they could use if they play that card. And so you might have one that's a sword and a cannon. Well, a sword lets you hit something in your section that's right next to the ship, whereas a gun would be 2 spaces away from the ship and a cannon would be 3 spaces away from the ship. So it's always this puzzle of, okay, where can I move on my turn to use a card to most effectively fight off the Kraken or potentially repair the ship? And then you get to replenish your hands. There's always like kind of a small amount of options that you have, but there's a lot of room here for kids to kind of figure out the strategic play. Like, where can I move and which card can I use? Or what order do I do my actions? Do I hit here and then move and do this? There's a lot of room for that discovery of kind of strategy within this cooperative game. And then the game has a really nice escalation as it goes on and the Kraken kind of gets closer to coming on the board. You start rolling more and more dice, which means that the game is getting more and more challenging because the dice are what move the Kraken and get it closer to your ship. So we've had a lot of fun with this one. It's just another in that category. I feel like there's just some really great stepping stone cooperative games for kids that have been released in recent years, and I think Kraken Attack is definitely one of the better ones.